Napoleon Hill was an author born in 1883. He wrote the #1 selling book of the century on personal wealth called Think and Grow Rich. This book analyzed hundreds of extremely successful men such as John D. Rockefeller, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Charles Schwab, and Alexander Graham Bell, to name a few. He researched why these men were so successful. He wondered why did they have massive wealth and others did not. So he set on a journey to see what principles set them apart and wrote a book about the findings. Although this book may have been written 87 years ago, the principles still ring true to this very day. There are 13 principles to get through, so let's get on with it, shall we? Principle 1, desire. Having a definite purpose, along with a burning desire to achieve that purpose, is the first essential step to achieving your goals. Hill explains 6 practical and definite steps to transmute desire into reality. Number 1, be exact with the amount of money you desire. Number 2, what are you willing to provide and/or give to receive this desired amount? Number 3, give yourself a limit to the amount of time you have to achieve this desire with an exact date. Number 4, make a plan and immediately put it into action, no matter how unprepared you may feel. Number 5, write numbers 1 through 4 in a clear statement. Number 6, read the statement created out loud to yourself as soon as you wake up and right before you go to bed. You must read this statement as if you are already in possession of all you want in this statement. Hill states you may as well know right here that you can never have riches in great quantities unless you can work yourself into a white heat of desire for money and actually believe you will possess it. A story is told in this chapter of when Edwin C. Barnes went to New Jersey to go into business with Thomas Edison. The only problem was Edison had no idea who Barnes even was. But Barnes made it clear to himself that being Edison's business partner was not a wish, but a burning, definite desire that will be carried out. Edison gave Barnes a job, but not at the position Barnes was looking for. He wanted to be business partners with Edison, not another cog in Edison's business wheel. Barnes went on to work for Edison for 5 years doing menial tasks. One day, Barnes seized an opportunity to sell one of Edison's inventions, the Ediphone. Edison's sales team did not believe this product would sell and rejected the proposal. Barnes, seeing this opportunity, put forth a plan to Edison to sell this product. They went on to sell many with Barnes' sales plan, which accomplished Barnes' goal and desire to be Edison's partner. Barnes had a definite goal and put all of his power into seeing that goal completed with definite purpose and a burning desire. Principle 2, faith. Faith is a state of mind. When the vibration of your thoughts and desires are blended with faith, the doors of infinite intelligence are opened. Without faith, your desires will seem impossible to fulfill and cause your subconscious mind to shut down any thought of a better life before you can even start. Hill outlines a self-confidence formula. 1. Know that you have the capability to realize the definite purpose in your life. 2. The thoughts that you allow to dominate your mind will eventually transform into physical reality. 3. The desire you hold in your mind and persistently think about will continually seek to become reality. 4. You have created a statement of your definite goal in life, and you will not give up until you have attained it. 5. By carrying out this desire, you will benefit all whom it affects. You will attract the right people to work with by doing the right things, the right way, with a positive attitude. Hill states, there are millions of people who believe themselves doomed to poverty and failure because of some strange force over which they believe they have no control. They are the creators of their own misfortunes because of this negative belief, which is picked up by the subconscious mind and translated into its physical equivalent. Taking that quote and reversing it reveals how the successful men analyzed in this book think. You can truly think and speak things into existence. It is your decision on what thoughts you will turn into the physical equivalent using faith. Principle 3, autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is when your mind automatically processes new information in a certain way, depending on how you have trained your subconscious mind to handle it. You can then transfer these thoughts more easily to attract the results you are looking for. To influence the subconscious mind, the thoughts in which you feed your mind must be precise and filled with emotional belief. In the book, Hill states, "No thought, whether it be negative or positive, can enter the subconscious mind without the aid of the principle of autosuggestion, with the exception of thoughts picked up from the ether." Stated differently, all sense impressions which are perceived through the five senses are stopped by the conscious thinking mind or rejected at will. The conscious faculty serves, therefore, as an outer guard to the approach of the subconscious. Principle 4, specialized knowledge. The next step is understanding that having an abundance of general knowledge has little use in the accumulation of money, but having organized, specialized knowledge in a niche subject can make you rich. One of the richest men in history had this to say regarding knowledge. Andrew Carnegie stated that he, personally, knew nothing about the technical end of the steel business. Moreover, he did not particularly care to know anything about it. The specialized knowledge which he required for the manufacture and marketing of steel, he found available through the individual units of his mastermind group. What this means is the man who accumulates the wealth does not necessarily need to personally have the specialized knowledge needed, but rather requires the access to an organized group of highly specialized people. This mastermind group of specialized minds is the key to a successful venture. Principle 5, imagination. Man's only limitation within reason lies in his development and use of his imagination. All successful products and services in the world started off as just an idea in someone's imagination. Hill states that there are two types of imagination: synthetic and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination is the product of rearranging past ideas, experiences, or observations until something clicks in your mind that seems right to move forward with. If you cannot draw on new ideas using synthetic imagination, you may have to try creative imagination. This is the process in which you get ideas from scratch in your mind, from inspiration or a gut feeling which have not been thought of before. By having a strong desire, you refine your focus and interest on what you are observing and experiencing, and you see it through a new perspective that helps you automatically generate creative thoughts, effortlessly. This is because you are giving your mind something to look for, something to focus on. This ideology also ties back to the chapter on autosuggestion. You can use this to your advantage to supercharge your imagination. This faculty functions only when the conscious mind is vibrating at an exceedingly rapid rate, as for example, when the conscious mind is stimulated through the emotion of strong desire. And don't be afraid to change your environment to foster more creative thoughts. Changing your environment by, say, walking on a nature trail surrounded by trees and natural streams, sitting at a lively coffee shop or a dimly lit library can have a profound effect on your motivation to spark that subconscious idea or write down something great. Principle 6, organized planning. The next step to turning desire for money into its physical equivalent is to form a definite and practical plan. Hill lays out 4 points to keep in mind. A. Merge yourself with a group of as many other minds as you may require for the carrying out of your plan. in return for the group's help with carrying out your plan. Determine what they will receive in return. No person with specialized knowledge will work for free. Although what they wish in return may not be in the form of money, it may be the help on something they're working on or an interest in the company, for example. C. A meeting twice a week or more with all members of the group is necessary until a precise plan has been created. D. The harmony between yourself and the members of your mastermind group must be perfect, and if it is not, a solution is to be found promptly, so everyone is on the same wavelength. No follower of this philosophy can reasonably expect to accumulate a fortune without experiencing temporary defeat. If defeat comes, it is because your plans were not sound. It is imperative that you adapt and change your plans and redirect your mastermind group until you are met with success. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Most great leaders began in the capacity of followers. They became great leaders because they were intelligent followers. Leadership requires 11 major attributes. 1. Unwavering courage. 2. Self-control. 3. A keen sense of justice. 4. Definiteness of decision. 5. Definiteness of plans. 6. The habit of doing more than paid for. 7. A pleasing personality. 8. Sympathy and understanding. 9. Mastery of detail. 10. Willingness to assume full responsibility. 11. Cooperation. The most intelligent man living cannot succeed in accumulating money, nor in any other undertaking, without plans which are practical and workable. Just keep this fact in mind, and remember, when your plans fail, that temporary defeat is not permanent failure. It may only mean your plans have not been sound. Principle 7. Decision. Reaching sound decisions quickly and definitely is the next step toward riches and becoming a great leader. When you know what you want, it is easy to make a decision quickly. Do not mistake this with impulsive thinking with no purpose. Seek counsel from trusted advisors when needed, but ultimately, it is up to you to make a prompt and definite decision when required. Lack of decision is one of the leading causes of failure. Remember, procrastination is the enemy and the opposite of decision. Analysis of several hundred people who had accumulated fortunes well beyond the $1 million mark disclosed the fact that every one of them had the habit of reaching decisions promptly and of changing these decisions slowly if and when they were changed. Everyone has a flock of opinions ready to be wished upon anyone who will accept them. If you are influenced by opinions when you reach decisions, you will not succeed in any undertaking, much less in that of transmuting your own desire into money. In other words, if your thoughts and decisions are constantly influenced by others' opinions, you will not stay on the track of fulfilling a life of your own desires and purpose. Principle 8. Persistence. The next step toward riches is persistence. To be persistent, you have to harness the power of will. Are you willing to do what you need to do to become what you want to become for an uncertain amount of time until you achieve that desire? Persistence can be seen as an insurance against failure, as long as you keep going in the right direction. Despite countless defeats, eventually you will have success. When you are persistent, you give yourself more time to be intersected with opportunity at the right moment. A person who stays persistent is one who has definiteness of purpose, desire, self-reliance, definiteness of plans, accurate knowledge, cooperation, willpower, and habit. A few know from experience the soundness of persistence. They are the ones who have not accepted defeat as being anything more than temporary. They are the ones whose desires are so persistently applied that defeat is finally changed into victory. We who stand on the sidelines of life see the overwhelmingly large number who go down in defeat, never to rise again. Principle 9. Power of the mastermind. The next step is to harness the power of the mastermind group available to you and apply it to your burning desires. The mastermind is a merging of knowledge for the attainment of a definite purpose. Hill explains there are two characteristics in order to harness the power of the mastermind group. The first is the economic advantage. One may be subject to by surrounding themselves with people willing to go above and beyond to provide advice and counsel to your mission. The other is more spiritual. When two or more minds are focused on one idea, a spirit of harmony is formed, advancing you to your definite purpose faster. Mr. Carnegie's mastermind group consisted of staff of approximately 50 men with whom he surrounded himself for the definite purpose of manufacturing and marketing steel. He attributed his entire fortune to the power he accumulated through his mastermind. A group of brains coordinated or connected in a spirit of harmony will provide more thought energy than a single brain, just as a group of electric batteries will provide more energy than a single battery. Principle 10. The mystery of sex transmutation. Hill explains there are two significant facts disclosed by science. One, the men of greatest achievement are men with highly developed sex natures, men who have learned the art of sex transmutation. Two, the men who have accumulated great fortunes and achieved outstanding recognition in literature, art, industry, architecture, and the professions were motivated by the influence of a woman. Hill explains that the natural force felt when trying to impress or please a woman is so deeply rooted in our instincts as humans that we can use that energy to supercharge our willpower to carry out our desires. Just as a man in prehistoric days used to find the will to hunt and bring home food, to appear great and capable to women of the tribe. The same can be seen in the animals of nature, pushing to appear capable and dominant to the female they are looking to impress. The woman a man chooses to marry can make or break him, because man is so heavily influenced and or motivated by the female spirit. Love is, without question, life's greatest experience. It brings one into communion with infinite intelligence. When mixed with the emotions of romance and sex, it may lead one far up the ladder of creative effort. Principle 11. The subconscious mind. The subconscious will not remain idle, so you must plant your desires in your mind with positive thought. The subconscious mind is seen to be the link between the finite mind of man and infinite intelligence provided to you through desire, faith, and emotion. You cannot entirely control your subconscious mind, but you can voluntarily hand over to it any plan, desire, or purpose which you wish transformed into concrete form. Positive and negative emotions cannot occupy the mind at the same time. One or the other must dominate. It is your responsibility to make sure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influence of your mind. To train your subconscious mind, you must first feed it positive emotions such as desire, faith, and enthusiasm, rather than fear, jealousy, hatred, and anger, to name a few. You can think of emotions as the yeast in a loaf of bread, which is the action agent. To activate your subconscious mind, you must start with the right emotions. Principle 12. The brain. The power and vibration of your mind may not be able to be seen with the human eye, but it is there like a radio signal is there if you are at the correct frequency. Vibrations of an exceedingly high rate are only vibrations picked up and carried by the ether from one brain to another. Thought is energy traveling at an exceedingly high rate of vibration. Thought, which has been modified or stepped up by any of the major emotions, vibrates at a much higher rate than ordinary thought, and it is this type of thought which passes from one brain to another through the broadcasting machinery of the human brain. Hill explains, The subconscious mind is the sending station of the brain where your thoughts are broadcasted into the ether. The ether then returns a message in the form of thoughts into your creative imagination if and only if your mind is vibrating at a high enough frequency to be able to receive that infinite intelligence. Principle 13, the sixth sense. The sixth sense is that hunch you get or gut feeling you have about something that turns out to be extremely helpful. This is your creative imagination at work, receiving intelligence from the ether, trying to tell you something. The sixth sense flashes ideas and thoughts into your mind and can spark inspiration. The chapter on the sixth sense was included because the book is designed for the purpose of presenting a complete philosophy by which individuals may unerringly guide themselves in attaining whatever they ask of life. The starting point of all achievement is desire. The finishing point is that brand of knowledge which leads to understanding of self, understanding of others, understanding of the laws of nature, recognition and understanding of happiness. This is quite a lot of information to grasp all at once, but that's why you should read books over and over until you get the marrow out of it. I look forward to exploring some more lost wisdom in the future together. Hope you enjoyed this summary, and goodbye for now.